I cannot stress enough. If you're looking to join the travel planning industry, meaning becoming a travel agent, make sure you do your due diligence on understanding how hard this job really is. Because truthfully, you're not selling travel. This is a sales job, you're selling yourself. For most people, that's not something that comes very easily or something that they're comfortable with initially. That's where your host agency or the agency that you're contracted with can come in and help. But not all agencies are created equal. If you follow me, you know that. I was just invited to a travel planning Facebook group, and immediately upon joining, my Facebook page was flooded with posts after posts from travel agents really asking for help and feeling really frustrated. They didn't know where to source their clients from. They didn't know how to market themselves. They didn't know how to properly brand themselves. They were confused on how to get referrals, recommendations, reviews, all of that stuff. Some of them were feeling frustrated because time after time they're losing sales to Costco and the internet, and they really didn't understand how to come back from that. If you work with a supportive agency, those are tools and resources that they should already have set up to help you work through those situations and struggles. So when you want to join this industry, the first questions you should be asking whoever is interviewing you after some of the initial get to know yous is, what does your training program look like? What does your support system look like? Will I have a mentor? Will I have someone available to guide me and teach me? You want to have someone that is experienced that can help guide you on how to build an online presence. They're going to guide you on how to properly take in a client, on how to answer tough questions that a client or prospect might be asking you. What type of marketing support as far as training and teaching modules do they give? If you're having a conflict or a struggle, is there someone or a team there to pretty quickly help you through it or guide you through that too? Because sometimes it's time sensitive. Is there someone there that can guide you on proper social media posting and how to build a Facebook business page? There's Max. Now he's distracting. The hard part about this is the lack of transparency, because for one thing, you can't judge, for example, the size of an agency on how much little support or full support they may or may not give you. I have travel agent peers who work for smaller size agencies who get absolutely no training on this aspect. And then I have travel agency peers who work for huge agencies. I'm talking thousands and thousands of agents who do get really good guidance on this too. And then of course there's everything in between. But that's tricky too, because if you do have leadership or senior agents who are there to help you, you also want to make sure that that also doesn't set up a pyramid type structure, meaning that you are at like the absolute lowest commission split possible and they're getting a cut of all the hard work that you do. There should be no person that's getting a cut of your work between you and, say, the agency, because that's what sets up those MLM or pyramid schemes. And yes, those exist in the travel industry. They're everywhere. So first, go into this knowing that usually more often than not, you are going to be giving the absolute most work, giving it the most of your all that very first year with the least amount in return. But during that, you will be setting up your business for long-term growth and long-term success. But that comes with so many learning curves on learning how to post on social media. What do those posts look like? What type of verbiage should you be saying so that you can convince folks not to book a trip that can literally be booked with 3 clicks of a button, but working with an experienced professional like yourself? So please, this job is so hard anyways. And when you're working for an agency that doesn't give you any sort of support and you're having to go to Facebook to ask for help, that makes it so much harder.